So today's going to be pretty cool. We're going to be moving Olaf's old 86 Audi Coupe GT from his dad's place to his current place in Pennsylvania. It's red, and ever since I got him tires for his birthday, he's been wanting to move it. So now that we're able to do that, we're going to use my Subaru Forester, which is a 1999, to drag it all the way up there. Should be a fun day. He decided instead of towing it, he's just going to push it there. The power of pure Russian. At least the interior is kind of nice.
You have to see if this matches up.
You realize that these come loose while you're on the highway and I'm in the car, I'm probably going to die, right? There's not much to say for 4- and 6-cylinder engines, as you know, but I mean, they couldn't even do that right. They gave it 5 cylinders. I said, how much did your car weigh?
Without a driver in it, probably about 2,200 pounds at this point.
My car can tow 2,000. Hey, you guys are fans of roadkill, right? Check out our tail light, man. It's just held on there with bungee cord. No big deal.
Yeah, they kind of got away from us. If we had gotten here at a reasonable time, we'd be doing this in the daylight. But
yeah.
Sometimes
this is roadkill. Nothing is ever perfect on this show.
German car edition.
Yeah, roadkill. Well, I mean, they've had German cars on there once, I think. Olaf, what are we doing right now?
Taking my car back to my house.
Louder!
Oh, why are you yelling at me, though?
Louder!
I'm gonna beat you with a fucking pole as soon as we get back there.
You're damn right. Hey, Olaf. Olaf, guess what? We got your old Audi back. Here we see a wild Swedish car enthusiast in his natural habitat. I'm gonna touch him. You're just gonna take apart the engine and see if you can fix it, right? And if you can, put it back in there?
Yeah, basically I'm gonna take the head off and see if there's anything visibly up. If it's just like a blown spring or two or a fucked up valve, then I'll take it to a machine shop, get the shit decked, put it back together, and yeah, put it back on the road.
Now tell me what it is you actually want to do with the car. Besides that.
VR6 swap.
Yeah, VR6 swap.
Hey guys, it's Olaf. Fuck you. So I just want to give you guys a brief overview of like the car and the story behind it and all that. Obviously this is she in all of her glory.
They don't know the name.
When I found it for $2,000 in absolutely stellar condition, it hadn't been run in a while, but it was fantastically clean on the inside. It was very clean on the outside, aside from one dent on it. I was just blown away. I drove it, and as soon as I drove it, I knew I had to have it, and I got it. And I used it as my daily driver for 3 years. I had a breakdown on me a couple of times, but contrary to most people's belief, it wasn't a fucking lemon, like a lot of people assume German cars are going to be. It's very easily put together. It's pretty old, so there's nothing particularly complicated about it. It's still a very new experience to me. I learned a lot of what I know about automotive technology from working on this car out of necessity and out of fun. And it's been sitting in my father's driveway for about 2 years now after I blew the engine coming around a corner to work on another friend's car, incidentally. So the current plan is to pull it apart and to see if I can still salvage the engine, if I can just get away with doing a valve job, or if there's something actually wrong with the bottom end, because I didn't have time to take it apart and actually find out earlier. But that's the initial plan. If I can't salvage the engine, I'll toss that and I'll just go straight for the VR6 swap. But if I can salvage the engine, I'll put it back together. Pretty bare bones, as you can tell from what we've been doing. There's a lot of parts all over the garage and stuff.
I see wires from where I'm sitting.
The idea is that it's pretty much going to be a bare bones race car. As little weight as possible. Obviously, the stock wheels are going to be replaced for probably a set of 16 by 10s or 17 by 10s.
And you were going to do a V8 mid-engine, weren't you?
No. That would have been...
That would be the correct number of cylinders, Olaf.
That would
Instead
be...
of that silly 5-cylinder engine you have in there, you're going to put the correct number of cylinders in, right?
You know, I like V8s, but they have a place.
That's inside the middle of your Audi.
There you have it. Anyway, since the last time you saw the car, a lot has been done with it. Here. So first off, there's some fenders on the ground there. There's a whole pile of most of the interior, including the old seats and an old desktop and radiator. Over here, we have some clear door panels, but we also have, as I said, most of the interior out. A bunch of wiring there. And gotten most of the stuff out from under the hood. Sorry for the lighting back here.
What lighting?
But there's the car from the front now. Most of the stuff out of the way, almost all the wires moved out of the way for going through and splicing out later. For right now, the fun and important part, we're cutting out these door frames. So I have a nice little Sharpie mark going across it. We're going to cut those fuckers out, and then eventually it's going to get a piece of nice sheet metal going across it, and we have door straps, because Porsche.
Porsche.
Yeah, it's time for a new disc.
Jesus.
That's the Boy Scouts motto. Always come prepared.
Totally.
Be prepared, whatever. I wasn't a Boy Scout.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
In God we trust.
Again, I'm just using my arm as safety glasses, so... It's actually a pretty clean cut. Look at all the metal chunks in there.
So it's Saturday and I'm back at it again in the garage. Just got the vacuum booster out a little bit ago. Everything else is still pretty much the same. I'll take you around to the front real quick and show you what I've done wiring wise. Right, so as you can tell, there's a nice red circle where the vacuum booster sat for 30 some odd years. All of the wiring is separated and labeled. Everything from the headlights to the random accessories, everything that's not necessary is getting deleted. A bunch more over there. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the CV axles, not take them out, but disconnect them from the transmission. Get a look at the other one here. They're just regular hex bolts. So those get removed, those get thrown out of the way, and then from there we can take the subframe off. See you guys in a bit. Alright. Here is the engine. There is my dad laying under the car cussing because he hates working on what he calls fascist machinery. So we're about to take it out. Jack unfortunately is delayed. So we're just going to go ahead and pull off the engine mounts, the trans mount, and the shift linkage. Everything else is already disconnected. And then we'll go ahead and put it on the quote-unquote trans jack and yank it on out of there.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. It's real nice.
Alright. Now I gotta help stuff, so you guys are gonna have to go. Bye.
I can film like my son pulling the freaking engine. Wow.
Not recommended by my doctors currently.
It had been done like 20 million times. No.
Woo!
Anything?
Woo!
Anything to say?
VR6! Also, one more thing. I'm just saying, you're on the right track adding another cylinder, but you need to add at least 2 or 3 more. So even though I wasn't there for the actual engine removal, helping to take apart the Audi was really cool, and now the car is pretty much just a shell, it's just a rolling chassis, nothing more. It's ready for a VR6 swap, or, well, hopefully the old engine to go back in there. I haven't talked to Olaf yet, and I haven't really checked in with how far along he is with seeing what problems there are with the engine. But I'm hoping he can get it back up and running, because I know for a fact that as of right now, he does not have the time to actually put in a VR6 engine, even if he had one. And that's another issue. Anyway, as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day.